A devastating landslide in Papua New Guinea, PNG, has buried more than 2,000 people, according to government reports. The National Disaster Center provided this grim update in a letter to the United Nations on Sunday. A separate UN agency estimates the death toll to be over 670, reflecting the challenges of obtaining accurate data in the remote and rugged terrain report by Reuters. The landslide struck at around 3 a.m. on Friday in the Mid-Mulitoka district, crashing through 6 villages, while most of the residents were asleep. The disaster buried over 150 houses under debris, nearly 2 stories high. Rescuers reported hearing screams from beneath the rubble, adding to the anguish of the tragedy. Evid Kombu, a local resident, shared his despair with Reuters, stating, "I have 18 of my family members being buried under the debris and soil that I am standing on, and a lot more family members in the village I cannot count. But I cannot retrieve the bodies, so I am standing here helplessly." Despite more than 72 hours passing since the landslide, villagers are still using spades, sticks, and their bare hands in desperate attempts to reach survivors. So far, only 7 bodies have been recovered. A funeral was held on Monday for one of the recovered bodies. Video footage from a UN official showed tens of mourners walking in a procession, wailing and weeping. However, efforts to bring in heavy equipment and aid have been delayed due to the remote location and ongoing tribal warfare in the area, which has necessitated that aid workers travel with military escorts. On Saturday, 8 people were killed, and 30 houses were burned down due to the tribal conflict, according to a UN agency official. The first excavator reached the site late on Sunday. Matthew Hewitt Topuz, a pastor from a village near the disaster zone, described the chaos and uncertainty as families search for missing loved ones who might have been visiting other homes when the landslide hit. Prime Minister James Marape's office stated that the disaster response is being managed by PNG emergency authorities, while Marape is in the capital preparing for a parliamentary session on Tuesday, where he faces a no-confidence motion. In response to the disaster, Australia announced an initial aid package of $2.5 million Australian dollars, $1.66 million, and will send technical experts to assist with rescue and recovery efforts. The Australian Defence Force is already providing logistical support. China has also pledged assistance, emphasizing solidarity with PNG in disaster relief and reconstruction efforts. Sehon Ektiprak, the chief of the UN Migration Agency's mission in PNG, noted that the ongoing rain, unstable ground, and flowing water are complicating rescue efforts and pose further risks. More than 250 homes have been evacuated, and over 1,250 people have been displaced. Despite the dire situation, there is resistance from some local residents against bringing in heavy machinery, as they do not want to interrupt the mourning process. Ektiprak acknowledged the slim chances of finding survivors, emphasizing the community's deep sense of loss and mourning. The international community continues to monitor the situation closely, providing aid and support to PNG as the nation grapples with this catastrophic event.